Hi. All right, scooch back, scooch back.
I know. You scooch back.
I am scooching back.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Okay, so it's not quite 3 o'clock yet. Oh, and I forgot to feed Persephone, so you can't see her, but she really might end up joining us and bothering me the whole time.
You see her too.
What's that? Okay, so let us know if you can hear us. What is it from? Oh, my speaker. Oh, thank you, Zephyr. I was wondering what that was from. Can you sit down, please?
I know.
Okay, thank you. Can you let us know if you can hear us, you guys? Can you hear us? Can anybody hear us?
Let me see.
Is anybody saying yes or no?
I'm good. Not yet.
Thumbs up if you can hear us. I wonder if this means you can't hear us. Yes, we can hear you. Okay, thank you, guys. I'm always worried about that. All right.
Here's Persephone.
Come sit down. Look at me. I want you to not worry about Persephone because we're going to be doing this and she'll be here or she won't. Okay. Let's see. Is it time to start? Yes, it's officially 3 o'clock. All right. So happy to have you join us. We always love when people show up live.
Today we're doing partner yoga.
Today we're doing partner yoga. It's really like my favorite thing to teach. I love it. Yeah. I'm going to share a few things about
partner pose is Lizard on a Rock.
And we are going to do Lizard on a Rock. So we can't wait to teach you all our favorite partner poses. This one's going to go a little longer than 30 minutes. The last few have been going to about 40 minutes. This one will probably be about 45 minutes because there's a lot of poses, partner poses we want to do with you guys. So just join in. You can do the whole thing. You can save it, do some more later. It'll be a really fun class for us. All right. Some things about partner poses. I'm doing partner work. This is, it's really important work that you have a lot of communication with your partner. Can you keep your mat flat, please? Thank you. Mat flat. So with partner work, you build connection and trust, and you practice balance, coordination. There's a lot of teamwork involved. It also builds compassion and empathy. The communication is important, making sure everybody feels okay in whatever pose you're doing. Making sure that we're safe, like I said, is always number one. So if something doesn't feel good, make sure you share that. And I want partners to make sure they're asking if that feels okay. Some of what we're doing could be done with 2 people. Some will be done with more than 2 people. You'll figure that out within your family groups. If there's more than 2 of you, you guys can play around with how you're going to do it. So with that being said, let's start the way we always start our Full of Joy yoga classes. Take your hands, bring them behind you, take your feet, bring them in front.
I have an idea for how you can do this with partner.
Yeah?
Yeah, so I put my legs over yours.
Okay, well, this is the first. Let's give it a shot. Over mine. Well, all right. Zephyr's going to attempt to do this like this. Let's say, are you ready for yoga? If you're ready, then stop your feet and make some noise, stop your feet and make some noise, stop your feet and make some noise, and stop. Okay. All right. I don't know if that worked, but you guys can try it anyway. Lift up your legs.
Wait. You scooch back.
Okay.
Scooch back.
All right. Ready? Are you ready for yoga? If you're ready, please. Then stop your hands and make some noise, and stop your hands and make some noise, and stop your hands and make some noise, and stop. Lift up your arms. Ready? Give your partners high fives. Ready? Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Okay, hands and feet. How about you put your feet in the middle and I'll put my feet on the side? How about we do it like that? Are you ready for yoga? If you're ready, then stop your hands and stop your feet and make some noise, and stop your hands and stop your feet and make some noise, and stop. All right, let's go into a partner boat. Lift up your legs.
Let's do feet.
We're going to do just feet. Lift up your legs. Make them straight, 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 straight. There you go. Lift up your arms. Whoa. Well, we're going to do partner boat later.
Yeah, but like,
hey, Zephyr, listen to me. Now we're going to just teach, and we'll do experimenting as we go. Okay. Give your knees a squeeze. Give your knees a squeeze. Oh, okay, can you come sit next to me, please? Ay, ay, ay. Give your knees a squeeze. All ready? Boat.
Boat.
Hug.
Hug.
Boat.
Boat.
River.
River.
Sandwich.
Sandwich.
Pizza.
Pizza.
Butterfly.
Butterfly.
Hug.
Hug.
And crisscross yoga sauce. I love the creativity Zephyr's bringing to it, and that too goes along with partner yoga. And a lot of those poses we just did are going to become partner poses because we're going to do some of those as partner, like partner boat and seesaw and partner butterfly. So all of those that we just did, I'm going to show you how to do it. We're going to show you how to do it as partners, right?
But I don't know partner butterfly.
Well, you'll learn it. You know a lot of this stuff. All right, so we're going to start. Excuse me. Can you come sit down?
I'm just experimenting.
Turn around. I want you to turn sideways, face the curtains, and I'm going to turn like this. So we're going to do this thing called partner breath. If there's two of you, you can do it like this. If there's more than two of you, sit up nice and tall, stay where you are. You can also do it like this. And everybody puts their hands like a train on each other's back. So make a choice with your family
do this.
How we're going to do it. So Zephyr and I will do it back to back. So bring your hands to your knees in your partner breath and close your eyes or look down in your lap.
Or both.
Or both. And you're going to take a deep breath in together with your partner. And exhale all the breath out. I want you to see if you and your partner can sync up your breaths together. So just breathe. See if you can sit quietly. See if you can focus your attention on your breath and your partner's breath as you breathe. We're going to do 3 breaths here. If you have your palms on your partner's back, see if you can feel their breath through your palms. And then notice how it feels if somebody has their palms on your back. And then you can turn and try it the other way. So we're going to turn, and I'm going to put my hands on Zephyr's back. So if you had your hands on your partner's back, turn so that the other partner can feel their hands on your back, so it's opposite. And if you did back to back like us, you want to try it this way. We're just going to do 2 more breaths like this. So sit up nice and tall, Zephy, and breathe. And then if your hands are on your partner's back, you're going to give them a little rub down. A little rub down this way. Give them a little shoulder squeeze, maybe arms. And then come back. We're actually going to come back. Yeah, you can do that to me. All right, Zephyr's going to do that to me because that feels really nice, right? So you're going to give me a little rub on my back?
No, the breathing thing.
Oh, he wants to do the breathing thing. All right, you guys do one more breathing.
I'll also give you the rub on your back.
Okay, so let's take one more breath here. And he's going to rub my head back down. Nice. So kids, make sure you're doing this to the parents. That feels so great. Give them lots of love. All right, thank you. And then make sure you thank your partner. Thank you. All right, because we're going to be doing a lot of partner poses. Now we're going to sit back to back again.
Again?
Yes, we're going to do partner lounge chair. I love this one. Okay, so you're going to do legs straight. Now, if you have more than 2 people in your family doing this, just switch around. So I want you to have bottom to bottom, so sit up nice and tall. So we're going to start, maybe the bigger person is going to be the one to lean forward, and the smaller person is going to pretend that they're lounging on you. So I'm going to lean forward, and Zephyr's going to lounge. You can even open your arms out, right? Or he's putting his hands behind his head, and he's super loungy right now. And what he's doing for me is he's helping me get a really good forward bend stretch.
And you're giving me a
Oh, this
back
feels
bend.
very good. And I'm giving him a little back bend stretch. Okay, you ready? Let's switch. Nice and slow. Zephyr is going to come forward. And grown-ups, you could even lay on your kids' backs because our backs are very strong and they can handle a lot more weight than we think. Oh, Zephyr, this feels so good. How does it feel for you? Good. Okay.
I have to hold myself up.
All right, let's come back up. So you're going to go forward and back again. And if you have to switch around, this is the time. Switch around partners. We're going to come forward.
Here comes Persephone.
Mm-hmm.
Does Persephone want to do it with us?
Seth, I want you to just focus on us, okay?
Persephone comes.
Take a breath here. And exhale one more time. Lounging on your partner's back. Oh, Zephyr, this feels so good. Thank you so much.
Was it killing?
All right, everybody roll.
I think you were leaning on me too hard.
Oh, well then you have to tell me that. So I'm sorry, Zephyr. So if you, this is a good thing for you to know that if you're leaning on your partner too hard, that partner should say, listen, that doesn't feel very good, right? Yeah, thank you for telling me. All right, we're going to go from here into a partner double dog. So we're going to do first a very simple downward dog, and then we'll show you some options to make it even more fun.
Oh, I know this.
Yeah, so we're going to do one variation first, not with you putting your legs up on me for the first time. Okay, so we're going to turn our bodies. So actually, you're going to see us the long way. Zephyr's going to put his hands there and his feet here. And then I'm going to do the same. We're going to do foot to foot, hand to hand. And then I'm going to reach for his opposite hand. Yeah. And give a little shake. And then we're going to reach for the other opposite hand and give a shake. And then we're going to take foot to foot. So we're going to do this foot and lift it up to the sky. Just lift it up, lift it up. Whoa. And then bring it down. And then lift the other foot and bring it down. Awesome. All right, come down to a child's pose from there. And we're going to do a little partner child's pose. So you could maybe grown-ups put your feet on the outside of the partner's feet, the kid's feet, and then reach for each other's hands. Hands back, yep. I just want to look in the screen and see if you could see us. Oh, you can. All right, so come down into your child's pose. Take a nice deep breath in. And let it out. Stay here for one more breath. And let it out. And then roll up to sit. All right, I'm going to turn and face you guys. So how's everybody doing so far? Is that fun?
They get to your head.
That's okay. So we're going to do a different version of double downward dog. And this one requires a little climbing. So the kids are going to pretend like you as a grown-up are their wall. And they're going to put their legs up your wall as a downward dog.
Okay, let's show.
Yeah, so we're going to show. So we have to do it sideways. So I'm going to put my feet here, and you're going to put your hands over there. And you're going to walk your legs up the backs of my legs. So this is what's going to happen. I'm going to do a downward dog like this. And you can see my legs. Zephyr is going to put his legs right up on the back of my thighs. Yeah. Whoa, look at that.
And my shirt's falling down.
And then you can take your feet down if you want. There you go. And so that is a really fun way for kids to use their grown-ups as a wall, right? I probably wouldn't do it opposite, put my legs up on his. But if you have two adults doing it, you guys can do it that way. Or I'm going to show you another variation of this one. So play around. Your hands are going to go there, Zeph. And I'm going to make my downward dog this way. And then he's going to put his feet on my back. So I need to have a really nice little space for him to put his feet up on my back. You guys see that? And two grown-ups can do that one together. It's kind of fun, right? Yeah. Okay, come on down, Zephy, one foot at a time. And then you can go into a little child's pose from there. All right.
Yeah.
How's that going for you guys? You guys practicing a little double downward dog? Please take pictures for me. I've been sharing a lot of these pictures on my Instagram stories that people are sharing with me of them practicing together. So if you have really cool partner pose pictures, please share them with me. All right. You guys ready for the next one?
Yeah.
So all of this that we're doing, usually when I do it in like a family yoga class style at like a yoga studio, I give a lot of time. And so I give you time to play. And because I can't really see you practicing, I mean, I can invite everybody up on the screen. I can try that for another class, but I don't know how far along you are in your practicing. So now I'm teaching you all these, Zephyr and I are teaching you these, that you can go and practice this on your own. So even if we move a little bit faster through them, just know that you can do this anytime. And you want to stay safe too. So we always have to make sure we're talking to each other. All right. So, all right, next one, we're going to do one more we're sitting that we're going to move to standing. And this is an old school activity. It's back-to-back chair where you lift each other up for standing. So Zephyr and I are going to try it together. It's kind of a little harder for little people and big people to do it together, but we're going to attempt it. So let's try it.
And then you
Ready?
have
All right, turn around. So you bring your feet really close to you. You squish arms like this. And Zephyr's going to put his back against mine. I'm going to put my back against him. I don't know if the two of us together are going to do this because you really have to practice this with somebody who's like the same size as you. Ready? 2, 1. Let's try it. All right, so kids.
try again.
All right, let's try again. But I think this is for 2 kids to do and 2 grown-ups to do. 2, 1. Push against me really hard. Oh. All right, let go of my arm.
Let's try one more time. I'm leaning.
Okay, lean back on me. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we did it! Yeah. All right, Zephyr. All right, well, that just goes to prove that
Anyone can do it with anyone.
anyone can do it with anyone. So, Zephyr, what was the key for us getting to stand? What did you do differently after the first 2 times?
The first 2 times
Come into the camera so people can
the
hear.
first 2 times when we were doing it, when we got a little high, I didn't forward a little too much.
So what made it work? You had to do what?
I had to lean back really hard.
He leaned really hard back on my back, and that was great because we used each other to push each other up. High five on that one, Mr. Z. I love it. We did it. All right. So there are some partner poses that I do a lot in a lot of classes that I teach. So we're going to do a few of those. So those of you who have taken class with me in your schools, you know these. No, not yet. That's towards the end. So can you look at me, please? We're going to, I know you like to do that. We're going to, can you please stop? We're going to do one that I love called rooftops. Okay, so Zephyr, turn and face me. We're going to start off close together, palm to palm, okay? And our hands come up like this. We're going to use each other to balance. We're not pushing against each other. We're leaning against each other. So we're standing close together to start. And then we're going to take a big step back. Arms up. Yeah. Arms up. So you can take a little bit of a step forward so you're still in the camera.
I am so.
No, take a little bit of a step forward. Yeah, there you go. So now Zephyr's leaning on me. I'm leaning on him. If I let go, what would happen to Zephyr?
I fell forward.
He would fall. If he let go of me, what would happen?
You fall.
I would fall too.
We
We'd both fall. So guess what, you guys? This is how you keep each other safe by not letting go. Looking at each other. Big smiles. And we're holding each other up, which is kind of cool because he's much smaller than me. Not by far, but he is smaller than me. Okay, ready? We're going to look at each other, take a big step forward. 1, 2, 3.
that was freaking my head.
Yeah, so that's the thing about partner poses is that they make your arms pretty, they make your body strong, and we get to stretch together, and we get to help each other get more strong, more balanced, more flexible by helping each other with these poses and stretches. I don't know if that covering that was good, but all right, we're going to do partner bridge. Okay, so this one, watch our arms. You're going to hold my wrist. I'm going to hold his wrist. You see that? Because that gives us extra security. Do you want me to roll up your pants?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're doing that. So now what's going to happen is we're both going to take actually, we should do this diagonal so people can see us in the camera. We're going to both take a step backwards like that and like that. And now you lean back, tushy backwards. Yep. And I lean back. You lean back more. Backwards. Yes. More. Yeah, there we go. So Zephyr's leaning back and I'm leaning back. And if we let go of each other, guess what's going to happen? We're going to both fall. We're not going to do that though, right? No. Okay. On the count of 3, we're going to stand up straight. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
You were squeezing my wrist.
I was squeezing because I didn't want to fall and I didn't want me to fall.
Was I squeezing your wrist?
No, not too hard.
Good. I was just doing this.
Yeah, you were. I was a little stronger than you. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, let's try that again.
No, we're gonna do a new one. I think. All right. Thank you, Zephyr. Thank you. That was awesome. All right. What are we gonna do next? Okay. The next one we're gonna do is called partner tree. And you guys know partner tree, but we are actually going to teach you some variations on the tree pose that you might not know. And they're some of my favorite ways to do tree pose with partners. All right, you guys. The typical one you might know is palm to palm. Palm to palm. And it doesn't matter which leg you do. So you either do the outside leg. Okay, let's take a step back so everybody can see us. Okay. All right. So you either do the outside leg. Yeah, there you go. We're both doing the outside leg. Or let's both do the inside leg. Yeah. Knee to knee. Or we both, like, he does that leg and we both do the same leg, right? So you can do any variation. No, that's the next one. Hold on. Then another variation of the typical tree pose is palms to palms like this. And then you do it like this. You could do opposite or the same. Look at me. Looking at your partner. Okay. Helping each other balance. All right, but this is the new version that I love. So palm to palm. So you both take your outside leg and we're going to touch feet. Yep, in the front.
Oh,
you guys see our feet?
Let's try the back.
We will, but can we do the front first? Okay, hold your hand out. All right, so we're holding.
Our feet
a heart. Yeah, our feet are kind of making a heart. I love it. All right, then we're going to take our front leg and go in the back. Ready? I mean, the same leg and go in the back. That one's a little trickier to match it up, right?
I keep my.
Kind of fun though, right? Yeah. All right, so whenever we do one side, we need to do the other. So
Instead of turning
around. You guys are getting the hang of it. Okay, opposite leg. So I want you to go and practice all these now with your family. And I want you to get really creative because if you have like 3 or 4 of you, how are you going to do this, right?
I don't know.
Ready? I'm not asking you, I'm asking them.
I know, but
what do you think?
Maybe,
what do you think they can do?
Maybe, if they have 4, so they do this, a circle, and then 2 people do that, and then the other 2 do that.
That's a great idea. So I would love to see and hear your ideas for how you did these with many people in your family. All right. So this is.
How they do 3.
Oh, yeah, I know that's a curious. I'm curious. I've seen it in yoga studios. My hair's a little fuzzy.
Oh wait, maybe 2 people are doing this or this, and the other person does it attack but like there's a tree pose they crawled around it.
Maybe. So
their legs crawled around.
That's a possibility, and I think that people are going to have to share their pictures with us, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you wait. All right. How about this next one we do is both of our favorites, even Steven.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give a shout out to Sherry from Karma Kids. I learned this one from her. I learned a lot from different people, from Jody from Next Generation Yoga and Sherry from Karma Kids, but I get them from all different places. This one was definitely from Sherry. We're going to do wrist to wrist. So, yeah. I like to be on the bottom. Okay, now toes to toes. So this is where, okay, so let's back up so everybody can see us really close. So our toes are actually touching, and I'm sorry you can't see that, but we're really, really toe to toe.
Yeah.
The lighter person is going to lean back with straight arms. Yep, and I got it, but now I'm going to lean back and balance off of Zephyr. So nope, you got to keep your body straight as a board. Yep, there you go. So we're holding each other up, but without dropping your head. Keep your body nice and straight. We are toe to toe, arms to arms, and leaning back, holding each other. Ready? On the count of 3, we're going to smile and lift each other back up. 1, 2, 3. Mwah. And then double high five. Yeah. So that one is one of our favorites to do because it seems like little people can't really hold big people, but they actually can because you're balancing off of each other. And so the littler person will go back first, and then the bigger person will know how much they need to go back. So the key with this one is toes to toes
and wrist to wrist.
Wrist to wrist, and then the smaller person goes back first, and then the bigger person. But you want to keep your body straight as a board. Yeah, there you go. Are you doing good? Mm-hmm. Okay, ready? We're going to pull each other back up and high five. Oh, hugs and high five. There we go. How much fun is this? I love it. All right.
What's next?
Partner monkeys. I know, Zephyr, I don't know if you know this one. You might.
I don't even know a monkey pose.
Oh, well, I'll have to teach that in another class. But we're going to do partner monkeys. And this one, actually, I'm going to turn the camera down a little bit. See, we're going to have to probably figure out a better way of making the space where I won't have to do that. But I want you to be able to see us. So we're going to come back to back.
You already know what her head looks like.
Yeah, it's fine. Come back to back. Okay, so you don't want to touch tushes, though. So you're going to stand just a touch in front of me. Like, go that way. Just one step forward. Yeah. And we're going to both bend down into a standing forward bend like this. So you don't want to knock each other over, right? Open your feet a little wider. Can you guys see us? And we're going to reach for hands inside. Yeah. Or the other way is you reach for hands on the outside. Yeah. And this is a really amazing standing forward bend stretch. It's one of my favorites. And then we're going to gently roll ourselves up.
Your hair was going down like it was a purple fire.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So the thing about partner monkeys that you can do in a circle with your whole family is you all reach for underneath each other's legs like this, and you reach for the next person, and then you can bump tushies in the circle like that. It's kind of fun. So that's another way of doing partner monkeys. All right, we're gonna get down to the ground now. So hold on, Zephyr. We're gonna show them how we're gonna get down to the ground. So stand up. We're gonna come down to the ground. It's okay. With partner frogs, wrist to wrist. Now you see our legs. We're gonna lean back in a squat, just like this. Sit back, like or partner chair. Yep. All the way down. We got it. All right. So the next one we're gonna do is, nope, you're going to face me, is our seesaw. So straddle. Now this is the thing. Everybody has different size straddles. This one is best to do with 2 people together. You can try it with 3. I have no problem with you trying it with 3. Obviously, you can do whatever you want in your family. Yeah. So Zephyr's straddle is not as wide as mine. So look at where his feet go, right? 2 grown-ups doing it together might have different size straddles too. But I want you to scooch back because I want to see if you can get your legs straight. Yeah, there you go.
But then they can't see me.
That's okay because we're going to be doing a seesaw. So watch this. So I'm going to go backwards. I might even be able to go really far back. And Zephyr's going to come forwards as far as he can. That feels good. And then he's going to say, that's it, right? Yeah. But watch what's going to happen with Zephyr because I'm a little more flexible. He is laying all the way down on the ground. And then I'm going to pull him back up. So he was laying flat on the ground.
Yes.
But watch this. For him, I can only go this far for him because it doesn't feel very good to him. Right?
That's good.
That's good. And then he's going to, for me, go all the way down to the ground and give me a really, really awesome stretch here. I love this stretch. And then we come back up. Whoa! And the cone's on your head. And so that's our seesaw. One more time. Okay. So let's see if you can do. So every time you do it, you never know. You might get further down and more flexible. I want you to keep your feet pushing against my legs because that's going to be helpful to you. Yeah, is that as far or more? Okay. How does that feel, Zephyr? That's good? All right. And he's going to do it one more time for me. Ah, I love this stretch. I could stay here all day. I really do. Take a deep breath in. And then come back up with an exhale. All right. All right. The next one we're going to do, bring those legs together. Oof. Crisscross. Thank you, Zephyr. See, partners helping partners, right? The next one we're going to do is, this is one lovely little boy.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. We're going to do, this wasn't, just so you all know, this morning we had some homework clashes, right? That's normal. I don't want everybody to think that it's always like this because we're just like everyone else having some homeschooling struggles right now, but we're doing great. But, we work it all out in our partner yoga, right? Mm-hmm. And we've had a very interesting, fun day, though. This whole experiment. Not yet. Okay. It's all an experiment right now, right? All right, here we go. Boat.
I said that.
I love partner. But see, I'm going to tell you I love all the poses because partner yoga is one of my favorites.
Wait, it's just so fun. Did we not do?
We're going right down the line.
Did we do open heart?
No, I decided to save open heart for our happy heart class that's in that we're doing tomorrow or the next day. We're going to just do open heart. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Yeah. All right. So partner boat. Scooch up like this, bend knees. So we're going to come toes to toes. You see that? And then you're going to hold hands. And they go on the outside of your knees. This is the key to this pose because otherwise it's really tricky. Scooch your tushy in even more. Okay? Then you're going to push one foot against the other and try to straighten it. So Zephyr has a really hard time straightening his legs. And we're going to do the other one. Oh, look, he's still doing great. I do pretty well with straightening my legs, but I'm doing it the same way as Zephyr because I want to meet his needs, right? That's okay. You're good. And then you can go in and make your legs straddle out. You can go in and let go of one hand and open up and wave and bring it back together. And the other hand and wave and bring it back together and then lift them up. And so some of you might be having like a perfect point up in boat pose. So it really depends on the person who you're with, who you're partnering with. And then come back down. Was that hard for your leg?
Yes.
Yeah, so as you can see,
I'm not as flexible.
It's okay, but I went and met your needs with how you were able to do it. And that's fine. And I'm sorry that if your legs were overstretching, right? So we just always want to make sure our partner is well taken care of. So some of you might have been able to get a really pointy, straight up boat, which I do with a lot of other people. And then when I do it with other kids or people who are not quite as flexible, our knees are bent, and that's okay. So it doesn't really matter. It's all about just having fun and getting some good stretches in.
I want my legs to be straight, so you can only get from this wide.
Mm-hmm. That's okay, Zephyr. It's one of those things that the more you practice this, the more flexible you get. And everybody's bodies just work differently, right?
Yeah, stretch my legs out more.
Yeah. All right, you ready for the next one?
The last one.
Well, it's not the last one. There's still a few more. Because you see the numbers over there. So we have a whole list. I have it written down so we don't forget. So this is Zephyr's favorite. It's actually one of my favorite too. Kids and parents, everybody always loves Lizard on a Rock. So if you don't know Lizard on a Rock,
we'll show you.
We're going to show you. So we're going to start with the bigger person is going to be the rock. And the smaller person is going to be the lizard.
I already said that.
So the key here, can you just demonstrate a rock pose for me for a second so everybody can see? Can you turn your whole body around for me? So I'm sorry that your bottom's keep turning. There you go. So can you scooch up a little bit? I just want to demonstrate because with this one we have to make sure everybody's safe. So your arms are actually going to come straight out. You can't see that. And then see how his feet are curled? I'm going to uncurl them because it won't feel that good if they're curled. Now, can you uncurl them just for now, just to demonstrate?
Can I just do this?
He's doing that, but preferably your feet are like this.
No,
okay?
My feet don't move like that.
Okay. So when the person is going to come down, they're going to roll their back on the other person's back. The key is never sit on your partner's back. Kids, do not sit on your parents' backs.
Can you please stop hitting my back?
Kids, do not sit on your parents' back. Kids, do not sit on your brothers and sisters' backs. We roll. So it kind of looks like this. So this is that one person's like what we call the sacrum area right here. The sacrum against sacrum. Okay, Zephyr's going to do this to me. He's going to show you guys. How do you feel? That was hard for you, right? Just being that. I'm sorry. Are you ready to be my lizard?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to come into my rock.
The other way.
Which way? This way?
Yeah.
Okay. But I want people to be able to see. Hopefully they can see. I'll go like this. How about like this? Yeah. How about like this?
And your arms.
All right. So my arms are coming out straight. So Zephyr's not going to sit on me. He's going to roll back. So your feet need to come over a little bit to the side. No, over to this side. Yep, there you go. And I'm going to grab his hands like this, and I'm going to give him a little tug. And I'm going to give him a little stretch. And we're going to stay here as long as both people are happy. So if I'm like not feeling it, I'm ready to come up, I'll say, hey, I'm done. Or if he's ready to come up, he'll say, hey, I'm done. And then on the count of 3, we let go hands and we come up together. 1, 2, 3. And we help each other up. There we go. That was awesome, Zephyr. Thank you. So now I'm going to show you how a big person could do it on a small person. So we're going to do it a little different. Well, I need you to turn your body around so I can get on you. There you go. Can you turn it even more so your feet are on my mat? There you go. So I'm going to sit like this, and then I'm going to just roll, or I'm going to come sit on the floor, and I'm just going to roll like this on his back and open, like kind of like lounge chair, but even loungier, like that. And then he's not feeling it. It's too much on him, so we're going to come up. Come on up. But
too heavy.
Yeah, so for some people, move over that way. For some people's bodies, child's pose doesn't feel that good. Having somebody lay on their back in child's pose doesn't feel that good. So you play around with it. For me, I love being the rock. I love being the lizard. It doesn't hurt my body in either pose. But as you can see, when you have a partner where their body doesn't feel good in one of the ways, then maybe don't do that way. We just wanted to quickly demonstrate. So thank you, Zephyr. I appreciate, and everybody out there appreciates you demonstrating that one with me, even if it didn't feel that good for you. Are you okay? Mm-hmm. What can I do for you? Anything?
It's fine.
Okay. All right. Thank you, sweetie. All right, so we're going to do a little double pretzel, which is actually a really great one to do after Lizard on a Rock. And I have a feeling a lot of you are still doing Lizard on a Rock right now.
Why?
Because that one takes a long time to do, and there's a lot of people doing it. So we're going to, you guys can stop and watch, and then you can go back to all these things. So we're going to do double pretzel. You ready? Mm-hmm. We're going to sit knee to knee. Yeah. So watch what's going to happen. So this one is a little tricky to get into, but once you do it, it feels awesome. Feels awesome on my body. Zephyr's going to take, he's going to cross over, and I'm going to cross over. He's going to put his hand on my shoulder. I put my hand on his. See how his is on the outside, mine's on the outside? You're going to take this hand, put it behind your back. And I'm going to take this hand. And now you're going to take this hand, and you're going to reach down for this hand of mine. Yeah, there you go. I'm going to scooch over a little. And then like this. And then, so you might need to scooch over, sit up nice and tall. And then you're going to look over that shoulder. I'm going to look over this shoulder. That's our pretzel. Take a deep breath in. And let it out. So that was hard on your shoulders, huh? Shoulder. Oh, that shoulder. So obviously, again, just watch out for people's body parts. You ready to try the other side? Okay.
Let's try.
You'll try. So now you know what to do. Yeah. And then reach back. Nope, other hand. Down here. You reach that hand back down here. Yep. How's that? That feels better. So maybe one side hurts and one side feels good. So if you don't want to hurt somebody's shoulder, so if it doesn't work for you, you have to adjust your body so it doesn't hurt. And sit up tall. I'm going to look over this shoulder. Take a deep breath in. And let it out. And then we're going to let go and shake it out. All right. So you know what that told us? That one side of you is a little tighter than the other. That's how it is for me too. All right.
It's this one.
That one's a little tighter. Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to start winding down. Partner butterfly. We're going to make our toes kiss.
Oh, yeah.
So double toes kissing. This one you love, right? So Zephyr is going to go into a butterfly. You're going to fold over as much as you can. And I'm going to give him a little rub on his back. There we go. See, this is as far as he goes. And I'm going to give him a lot of love. And then I'm going to fold forward. And Zephyr's going to give me some love. Oh, that feels so good. I don't want to ever come up. Thank you, Zephy. Oh, that feels great. Okay, I'm going to roll up. So why don't you scoot your tush back a little bit? There you go. Does that feel better? Yeah. Okay, now come down. So see, making adjustments, right? He was up too close and it didn't feel good for him. There we go. All right, now it's my turn. I love it. Thank you, Zephyr. And I've done this where like the littler people can actually go behind the bigger people and then just kind of rub their back in that way. You don't have to do that though, unless you want to. But all right, we're winding ourselves down. We're gonna get our legs up the wall. We've shown you guys this one many times, right? One of our favorites again. Zephyr's gonna lie on his back. So put your back that way. Yep, legs up. And remember, his legs don't straighten. So I'm gonna come like this. And I'm gonna put my legs up on his legs. So maybe you have 2 people with legs straight. You can do 4 people. You could do 6 people, as many people in your family. And then we're gonna hold hands. And Zephyr's going to just make his legs comfortable against mine. So if legs up the wall on his end doesn't work for him, he can bend them, he can crisscross them, he can do whatever he wants. I like my legs straight, but he's going to put his legs in a way that feels good. But we're not going to, remember, we don't want to kick our partner, right? We don't want to like push their legs in a way that feels not so good. All right. So as we relax here, all that awesome work we did in these partner poses.
Mama, your head is cut off.
That's okay. They can hear me. Let all that hard work and flexibility and strength and all the connecting start to take place in your body as you're laying here with your back against the mat, legs up to the sky. Let everything.
Not all legs.
Not all legs. Let everything start melting from your toes all the way down your legs, dripping down like a candle, right? So let's imagine that we have a candle here and we have that wax and it starts to melt down the candle. And as it melts down, it's dripping, getting a little bit more loose, maybe loosening up your legs. As it rolls down, imagine anything you're holding on to just rolling down your legs and into the mat. So just like that wax dripping, letting go of things that need to be let go of right now. Letting go of the pressure to teach your kids everything right now, right?
And then
what's important is the time.
The pressure from getting yelled at to do your work.
Exactly. Yes. We all need to be really gentle on ourselves right now. Keeping our kids safe, finding joy in time together is most important. All right, bringing your legs down, toes to touch. So we're going to do a little partner twisty T. So you can choose which direction you want your knees to go in. Zephyr, I'm going to let you choose. Which direction do you want your legs to go in? You're going to lead me with your feet. So let the kids or whoever can lead. Ooh, we're going to go this way. And we're going to do a little twisty T. So we're going to stay like this and open your arms out like a T. And look over your opposite shoulder where your knees are. I love twisty T. So when we do twists like this, you don't like it? Okay. When we do twists, I'm doing the twisty T. So when we do twists, it's like taking a washcloth and wringing. Can you scooch back so everybody can see my body? I'm wringing out all the toxins from your body. It's really good for your body. Did that hurt you? Oh boy, this was rough partner class on my Zephyr. Lots of stretches for him. So for some of you, you might be feeling the same, that you got deeper stretches than you were used to, right? So now we're going to take our knees to the other side. So you scoot your hips. Can you move your legs for a second? And you twist over to the other side. You look to the other direction. So we're wringing out all those toxins that we can allow to just leave your body the way that it leaves your body. But it's like, the natural way of getting rid of those toxins.
It feels better.
Toxins meaning things that we breathe in and maybe things that aren't so healthy in the food we eat. This just helps to let it leave your body a little quicker. All right, you guys. This is it. The moment you've all been waiting for. What time is it, Zephyr?
Relaxation.
It's relaxation.
This way feels better.
Way feels better for your body. Awesome. So we're gonna
Not as good.
so we're gonna come into ear to ear relaxation, as we call it. So this is with your family, so you're getting close. I would definitely not do this since we are, supposed to be distancing ourselves from other people. If everybody in your family is healthy, I would definitely do this with them. So ear to ear relaxation means that Zephyr is going to scooch that way, so your toes come that way, and you're going to do opposite direction. So nope, you're going to scooch that way more.
My feet.
That's okay. Can you just do it for demonstration purposes? And then I would come down like this, and I'm going to be ear to ear with my Zephyr. So, in a way that I can put my legs out. So we're close together, and our ears are touching, and we're doing our relaxation. I'm going to sit up, but you guys set yourselves up in this ear to ear relaxation position. And I'm going to give Zephyr his eye pillow. Can I get up for a second?
Yeah.
Is that okay? So can you lay down on your back for me? So Zephyr is getting his eye pillow. So you guys are all getting yourself set up ear to ear relaxation. All right. Can you lay on your back for me, please?
My back hurts. I'm not stretching.
Okay. Look at me. Can you please? Thank you. It's only for a minute or so. You can do it. Thank you. But how about, so Zephyr says his back hurts. So this is what I'm going to do for him. Ready? I'm going to make it so your back feels much better. Bend your knees, Zephyr. Yep. I'm going to stick this bolster under his knees. How does that feel? Do you like that? No? Do you want a blanket? So, okay, Zephyr is deciding to lie on his belly because that's what's making him feel good. So your kids can do what feels good. I hope that you guys are set up in your ear-to-ear relaxation. And I like the idea of taking a bolster and putting it under knees if your back hurts. I do that for me. Do you want a blanket on you?
No thanks.
Okay. Here we go. I'm going to ring my chime. When I ring my chime, see if you can get cozy with your partners, your family, thinking about all that connection and trust and fun that you've had with, and compassion and empathy, all the things that work together, teamwork that you built in this family yoga class. So when I ring the chime, get your body so still and calm. Relaxing your toes, relaxing your ankles, relaxing your shins, relaxing your knees, relaxing your thighs, relaxing your belly, relaxing your chest, relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your elbows, relaxing your wrists, relaxing your fingers, relaxing the palms of your hands, relaxing the tops of your hands, relaxing your ears, relaxing your forehead, relaxing your chin, relaxing your nose, relaxing your body from your head to your toes. I'm going to ring my chime again. When you hear the sound, you can give me a thumbs up. When you don't hear it anymore, you can put your arms down. Everybody wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, wiggle your belly, wiggle your nose. Quietly and gently, we're going to all roll up to sit. Crisscross yoga sauce on your mat. I have a bolster here. I'm going to sit on it. You want to sit on it with me? Okay. Okay. There we go. I do love sitting up on things, and that helps my hips to feel really good. All right, everybody, hands together at your heart. Rub your hands, sit up tall, take a deep breath, and we sing Om. Om Shanti Shanti Peace. Om Shanti Shanti Peace. Om Shanti Shanti Peace. Om Shanti Shanti Peace. And when we sing Om Shanti Peace, we're sending peace and love and friendship and kindness out into the world, right? Mm-hmm. And then we say
Shanti means peace.
Shanti means peace, yes. Peaceful thought. Oh, wait, sorry. There's light inside me. Okay, I'm going to ask you, please. Can you say the correct words for this? Please? Thank you. But I don't know why we have to go through this every time.
You get to say the correct words. What? You say the correct words.
Thank you for being with us, everyone. There's light inside me.
There's light inside.
There's light inside you. Together we are one.
Together we're one. Yay.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Peaceful thoughts.
Peaceful thoughts.
Peaceful words.
Peaceful words.
Peaceful heart.
Peaceful heart. Why can't I get to say my words?
Give yourself a big hug. Say, I love myself.
I love myself. I love you.
I love you too. Mm. This is just the beginning, guys. Stay tuned for more. We all need this, right? Mm-hmm. I hope you guys enjoyed the family yoga. And okay, so I'm just going to share a few things with you because there's new developments that I've heard from some friends and some people. So I'm using Crowdcast right now, and I've said this again. I think I said it earlier. I might switch to Zoom. We're still deciding. But in either way, you can bring your friends up on screen with you. So you can do it here. You can do it on Zoom. And so I'm going to offer some private family group yoga classes. So stay tuned for that, where you and a group of friends, and we could all do it together on Zoom or on this Crowdcast platform together and see each other and like do an actual real class together. And that would be so fun. So stay tuned for information on that. And then starting next week, can you put that down for a second so it's not distracting when I have to say? Starting next week, I'm changing up the schedule. We're going to still do lots of stuff, but I might offer also my mindful yoga breaks style classes as well. So it's even geared to like older kids. In the way that I do it in the classroom. So there's going to be lots of changes and developments and some of the same stuff, and just, I can't wait to share it all with you. So, and if you have suggestions for me, because, you know, this is going to be ongoing and I want to keep offering my classes as much as I can to as many people, email me. And Lani at fullofjoyyoga.com, 1 Y, joy and yoga share the same Y. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you want from me. We can share mindfulness tips. We can share 5-minute activities, all kinds of stuff. Although on my YouTube channel, there's lots of stuff there that's like simple things. But we'll keep doing things for you that you guys can do in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes. So stay tuned for all of that to come. Lots and lots of things. And thank you for all your generous donations. I think we're going to be giving the Connecticut Food Bank a huge check, which would be amazing. And maybe next week we'll pick a different organization. So thank you, everyone. And thank you all for being here. I love seeing you each week, each day, twice a day. Some of you, it's been wonderful. So namaste. Have a great rest of your day.
It rhymes.
That does rhyme.
Bye. Hi again.